Hi.
Hi.
Nice.
What the consequence?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Have a seat. So, how was your day so far?
It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, good. Are you a little bit stressed out or?
A little. This is
Okay.
very important for me.
Don't be. It's gonna be really easy. Okay. So first, why do you want to work for this company?
I really want to work at this company because my dream job is to be a international journalist and you're one of the enterprises that can really bring me this satisfaction.
Okay. And have you done this kind of work before?
I have actually. I worked at the Elmer Bulletin. It's a very small newspaper. So I worked for them, but it really gave me a good sense of knowledge so that to know what you need to be a good journalist. So it gave me a sense of what is a good news, how to write a story. So I think that this can really be helpful for this job.
It's okay. Okay. And what makes you a good candidate for this position?
Actually, I'm very friendly. I have a good knowledge of what is going on in the region right here. Actually, I took classes, journalism classes, so I have good knowledge of AVID, which is the what you use.
The program, yeah.
The program
Yeah.
you use.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. And like, let's change subject. What do you do in your spare time?
I do boxing.
Okay.
I read a lot, actually, and I watch Walking Dead, which is one of my main activity these days.
Okay.
Yeah. I also see friends. I have friends
Okay.
in the region. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and how would you react to instructions or criticism?
I can take criticism quite well. I think it's really the main thing that helps you to improve yourself. So I think criticism is actually pretty essential.
Okay. And how well do you work under pressure?
I work pretty well under pressure. I think when you have good stress, it makes you do a better work actually, because you do things faster and you do things way better. I don't know why, but I can deal with it pretty well. Yeah.
And what are your long-term goals or career plans, except like this job in particular?
As I said, I really want to be an international journalist, and I think that your organization can really provide me the satisfaction for this job.
My bad, I asked the same question twice. Okay, so what do you feel are your greatest strengths?
Actually, I'm pretty friendly, but also have a good judgment. So like I know when to behave a certain way and when not to. So I know when to be serious, and I think that this is a particularly important asset if you want to be a journalist, because you have to deal with people in different kind of situations. So when you have a good judgment, then you can have good knowledge of what is going on around you.
Okay. And what do you feel are your weaknesses?
I can be quite impatient, because I like things to get things done in the right way, and I like things to get things done fast. So I tend to get impatient with my colleagues sometimes, or even with myself. But I can also control myself. I'm not the type of person that's going to start to yell after people. So I feel impatient.
Okay. And if that's my last question. If a former boss was to talk about you, what would he say?
I think he would say that I done a great work. He would say that I am a very hard worker. I think that this is one of my primarily characteristic, one of my best assets. I work very hard and I don't let go until it's perfect. So I think that this is what they would say.
All right. Well, thank you. It was nice to meet you, and I hope we will work together in the future.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Take
too.
a seat.
It's okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Take a seat. So I have some question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
So why do you want to work here?
Because I've always wanted to be a journalist, and I think that this job would suit me well, especially with my situation since I'm pregnant. I'm looking for a long-time job, and I think this job would suit me well.
In journalism, you have to work individual and in teams. So, are you a team player?
Of course, I am. Actually, I've been working, or last summer, I was working at the Association de la Presse Francophone, and we were a team of 5 people working all together. Me and my boss were working on the articles, and we never had any problems getting along or anything. Work was being done, and that's pretty much it.
So you didn't have any problems, but if you have conflict, how do you resolve it?
Well, I'm kind of I don't like to butt head with people, but I have more of a strong character. So most of the time, I would prefer not to I would prefer not to talk about it like in front of other people. I would take that person, take her or him aside, and express my feeling, and hopefully find a common ground. Yeah.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I hopefully think that I'm gonna be a journalist by then, and probably working in my main goal would be to work in Radio Canada or TVA, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think I would like to work in one of these two in institution, but yeah, institution. Yeah.
And how would you describe yourself?
First, I'm a hard worker, and I'm really joyful. So people when they describe me, they say that I talk a lot and I'm easy to talk to, and so yeah, that's one of my main qualities, and I think it will help me in this job, because when you have to establish contact with people, that's a good thing to have it's the good thing that people can talk to you and feel comfortable, and yeah.
And finally, why should we hire you?
Because I'm effective and I work hard, and I think that I have the ability of improving myself all the time. So I'm not the type of person that you're gonna hire and gonna stay on the same line all the way. I think I have the skills to get better and work harder, and so I think that's a good quality that would make me a good candidate. Yeah.
Well, thank you, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay, go.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Please
too.
take a seat. Thank you. So how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm feeling good too. So why do you want to be a beauty expert here at Shoppers Drug Mart?
Well, I want to be a beauty expert at Shoppers Drug Mart because I like makeup. I like to be around people. It's dynamic. It's never the same thing. It changes a lot. So that's why I would like to be part of this team.
Okay, and how do you think that your past experiences can help you be a really good beauty expert here?
Well, my past experiences vary, but I do have some in retail. I also have some in the tanning salon, so I do have customer service experience. So I think that those skills can bring a lot to this team. I like dealing with the customer. Sometimes you need to deal a certain way. You need to be patient. You need to reach some sale targets, and I like a challenge. So that's why I think I would be a good team member for this team at the Beauty Boutique.
Okay, so I also saw that you were a competitive dancer for quite a bit, so I was wondering, how can this experience help you out with this job?
Yes, so I was a competitive dancer since I was 4 years old at the School of Dance. And
Beginning that I was an athlete in the past, I think I bring you a new vision, because when I interview some athlete, I understand how they feel. I understand what they go through. But yeah, I wasn't an international athlete, but at least I understand how they feel. So I can go to an interview in some direction that maybe in other journalism doesn't it?
Good. Is there anything else that you would like to add for me to know about yourself or to add to your application?
No, I think it's all.
Thank you, Audrey, for taking the time to meet with me today.
Thank you.
Have a good day.